What's up, everybody? This is Bobby, aka Godless, and if you have something about Godless, I just wanted to talk about upcoming E3. So, with E3, man, there's a lot of things I'm expecting this year. In terms of pretty much everything. Most importantly, Uncharted. Now, I want an Uncharted beta, man. I'm hoping Sony shows something close to Uncharted beta, like something that I could just play while I wait till 2016 to get my hands on the full game. So, oh, I was just talking to somebody else. Alright, so pretty much I want that. What I'm hoping they reveal, and I know people hate me for this, it's alright. I'm hoping for more Destiny DLC. Yes, that's right, Destiny. Destiny's my shit. So, you know, wait. A problem has occurred with the Duty Finder server. Huh? Alright, anyway. I don't know what that's about. But yeah. With Sony, I'm just hoping, you know, I see more about Destiny because I've been playing Destiny all the time. I mean, it ties with Final Fantasy in terms of my game time throughout the whole day. So I'm really hoping for that Destiny DLC. I'm hoping that this DLC pretty much expands upon the game's quote-unquote story. You already know it doesn't have any stories, no kind. Has lore, very good lore, but people don't want to go to the internet to read it. So yeah, I'm hoping that expands on some story, because these story missions ain't nothing. We need something, you know, bigger. So I'm hoping that Bungie expands on that, shows something at E3. Like I was talking about the Uncharted 4 beta. I already know Uncharted is going to be good. So I'm not, how can I put it? I'm not going to say I'm not hyped. I'm just going to say I'm hyped, but it's not for a whole year. So in order for me, you know, you need to fuel me somehow. So I'm hoping that they release some kind of beta. Uncharted 4 is going to be great. We already know that. Let's see what else from Sony. I know nothing about this game, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. The Last Guardian, man. Or, excuse me, I hope I'm saying that correctly. So you guys can just correct me if I'm wrong. The Last Guardian. A lot of people are excited for this game. And I guess, Shuhei, did I say it right, Shuhei? Yoshida confirmed that it was still in the works, like it's still being made. So, I don't know, it could be like a Final Fantasy 15 versus 13, whatever you know about. They could have just hit the bargain bin for a minute before they bring it back up in their little daily talks. But, I know people want to see something like that, so they need to show that. Shit, what else? From Sony. I was watching my friend, well, not really a friend, but he's somebody I like watching, the game of 2323. I was watching his video and he mentioned the kills on RPG. I remember seeing it on DualShock like several times. Just some regular, what you call it, art. You know that word, I can't find it right now. But yeah, it was just showing some art, and I'm like, oh, they're making an RPG. This is nice. I don't know if this is a shooting RPG or what, but I'm looking forward to that because I need my RPG fix. You know me, I love RPGs. Well, actually, I don't know yet, but y'all know me. I love JRPGs especially. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that RPG. What else from Sony can I possibly be hyped for? God of War, I don't touch that game, man. I played Ascension, I really enjoyed it, but that was mainly because of multiplayer. I'm a multiplayer kind of guy, but at the same time, I'm an RPG guy too. Like if I'm gonna play something single player, it's probably gonna be an RPG. And if I'm gonna play a shooter or some kind of action adventure game, I would like it to have multiplayer. It doesn't have to have it, but it should have it. So I mean, I'm the one that plays with my friends, you know, I gotta have something that's online. So yeah, Really just hoping it has some kind of online play. Because God of War is like, with Ascension, online was fun. I didn't even play God of War 1, 2, or 3. My brother was big on it, but I really wasn't. So, yeah. What else was Sony playing? I know Infamous developers, right? They're making another game, or Infamous, whatever. They're making some other game, or whatever, working on another Infamous. I didn't really like Second Son all that much. It was pretty, but I never finished it. I really just didn't like the combat, man. Like, it felt too much like Infamous 1 and 2. The movement was amazing, though. So yeah, I'm hoping for something like that along the lines to come. Let's see what else. Oh, the Vita. Alright, enough about the PS4. I think the PS4 will be okay this year. The Vita, man. The Vita. The Vita. Let's just take a moment in silence for the Vita. Okay, I love the Vita, man. The Vita is a fantastic machine. I remember when I first got mine, it was like 2 weeks after it came out. My first paycheck from work, my first job, and I bought the Vita. And a Tales game from Japan was out, so I kind of scruffled up some money to get that too with my Vita. So it was Tales of Innocence off. Bought that with my Vita, and I was like, yo, the Vita's so nice, and it was an amazing system. Now I saw Uncharted and shit, you know, and I was like, yo, this is gonna be a great system, just like the PSP. And I don't know, something happened, man. Like, we had no games. I mean, we had games, but it was nothing. I mean, that Killzone came out, which was great. Killzone Mercenary, great game. Gravity Rush was good. Again, I never finished that game, but it was a good game from what I played of it. And all I had was my Japanese games I was importing. I had bought Senran Kagura, Shinobi Versus, and Lore of Apocalypse, I think that's what it was called. It was some MMO, well, not MMO, but hunting like game, like from Square Enix, kind of similar to Monster Hunter, but much more fun. And I bought that in the Japanese store, so I had Tales of Innocence, that and that, and I was playing those for a minute while I was waiting for games to come out. And then, then Call of Duty was announced, and I was like, yo, I like Call of Duty. I wonder if I should pick this up. But then IGN's poor reviews on it caused me to not get it. Usually I don't listen to IGN, but with Call of Duty, with the Vita, I felt some kind of way. Since there's no fucking L2R2, how would this game play? And how much would Activision support it? Like, would they support this game like it was a mainstream Call of Duty? And by that, I mean Modern Warfare, Black Ops, and now we got Advanced Warfare. So, I was really hoping for them to support it. That didn't happen. The game sucked. The multiplayer was limited from what I heard. Graphics were really bad. I'm not really graphics old, but graphics were really bad. So I wanted to skip it on that game. And I don't know what happened along the line. There was just no games coming off the Vita that I was interested in other than imports. So what I mostly have on my Vita is just imports. I mean, that's it. So I'm hoping Sony brings something to the Vita, something that they know will get us. Nowadays, the niche market is growing. Like, the interest in niche games is huge now. I'm not gonna say it's big as shooters, but it's getting large, man, to the point where all these games from Japan are what we're thriving on when it comes to PlayStation systems. I mean, you got Hyper Dimension, you got the visual novels, Danganronpa, I mean, you got Tales, most importantly Hyper Dimension. Senran Kagura is coming over here every single game. What else can I think of? I have it like right on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, man, it's just like all these games were driving off of the Vita now because the Vita's not really getting the action from Sony themselves. But games from Japan are coming and they're going on that system. I mean, everything's going there. This guy is going there. I mean, everything. So I'm hoping Sony just does something. It's time to promote this Vita. Make the memory cards cheaper because I think that's slowing people down. Like, people are not trying to buy these huge ass memory cards for like $100. I was stupid enough to do that because I really wanted the Vita to succeed. So when I was working, I picked up a 16 GB when it first came out. I think it cost me like $80. And then I picked up the 32 GB, which was like $120. But to me, I was like, you know, my Vita needs this, and 8 GB is not enough for me. It's nowhere near enough. So I had to do it. I felt like if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be using my Vita for much, especially since I was getting a lot of imports off the Japanese store, Japanese PlayStation store. So I was like, alright, the Vita is just, you know, it's just gonna be that for me. It's gonna be my Japanese system. So I just, you know, I'm really just hoping that Sony just does something. Sony needs to do something with the Vita. It's not a hope, they need to, or else it's just gonna die. I guess that's enough with PlayStation for now. Let's go to Microsoft. Okay, so with Microsoft, man, I love the Xbox 360. So, of course I bought the Xbox One, but it wasn't right away. I bought the PS4 first, day it came out, and then I bought the Xbox One around, you know, I would say like June of the next year, so it was June 2014, like I bought the Xbox One, and Titanfall was already out, so I bought the Titanfall bundle, and I was really enjoying the Xbox One. Like, I love the features, like everything, the multitasking is on point. I really like the console. I mean, the dashboard's kind of cluttery, but all in all, it's a really nice system. That said, I wasn't playing anything on it. All my multi-platform games I was buying on the PlayStation. So my Xbox One is just sitting there collecting dust, and Titanfall didn't last long because I reached like level 50 in 2 weeks of play. 2 weeks or 3 weeks of play. I was going really hard. So I reached level 50 and I was just like, okay, I have nobody to play this with. So yeah, it was just pretty much dead. But now that you know, these recent leaks of the Gears of War are up, I'm like, oh man, maybe it's time to turn back on the Xbox One, because I love Gears of War. Like, Gears of War 3 was my game. I played the shit out of that game. Actually, I don't even think the hype ever died for that game. The hype never died for Gears of War. Hold on. But yeah, the hype never died. The hype never died for Gears for me, man, at all. And it never died for me. I think, yeah, when the PS4 was coming out, I was trying to save up money, so I was selling everything. I had to sell my 360 to a friend of mine, aka roommate. And yeah, he was my roommate at that time. I sold him the Xbox 360 so I could pay for my PS4. So with that, I had to get rid of my whole Gears life and all my friends. But I had to get this PS4 out the way because I knew if I didn't get it now, I wasn't ever going to get it. So I sold my 360 and got the PS4, and you know, that was that. And now that this Gears got leaked in Gears 1 or Gears HD collection or Marcus Phoenix collection or whatever, I'm really excited to pick up the thing again. Like, I'm really excited. So I'm just hoping that it's Gears 3. Like, I don't want just Gears 1. And after Rod came out and said, there won't be a Marcus Phoenix collection, I'm like, what? You know, just for them to leak out a Marcus Phoenix collection? It's like, oh, not even a collection.